Is there a flag on the play? I don't see one. 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown! Tennessee scored!
Yeah, the sun's burning fog off the Tennessee. The Vawl Navy's making waves and it's orange they bleed. Vawl Nation's tailgating and they're raring to go. Yeah, when Nealon gets to rocking, it's a hell of a show.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Vawls Deep Podcast. Episode 30 is here. We're live. We hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. We have Spanky and Corbin tonight. Like always, how y'all doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm glad to be back. I've been sick for 2 weeks. But Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We got the Spank here, the Vawl Daddy here, and the Corbin here.
By God.
We're going to wing it tonight, kind of throwing a show together. As always, we're coming to you live from the Vawl Cave. We're live on Facebook and YouTube, so share this out for us. Give us some likes if you don't care. We thank all of y'all for listening and your support. If you can't watch the entire show or you miss a little bit of it, it will be uploaded on all podcast platforms after it airs live. We got a ton to talk about regarding this Tennessee football team, transfer portal, college basketball, both men and women. We have some bowl game opt-outs. We have some bowl game news. And what everybody seems to be talking about, we have a new starting quarterback.
Yep. I think it's something that everybody's been wanting all year long. I don't know if they've wanted it right now, but it should be exciting. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous about Nico starting just because I think he'll take care of business, but I just worry about perception and everything. Like, I worry about he's going to get the Joe Milton treatment last year in the bowl game. You know, ball out, go for how many yards, how many touchdowns, and then all offseason you hear how great Nico is, and then it's just the same pattern as what we've experienced. So I worry about perception. That's all I worry about.
We're going to get into all that here coming up in just a minute, so I'll just save all my comments for all that.
Save it for later. We have start bench cut. We have the duel, of course. Spur was the current champion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was.
So he has to forfeit tonight.
We ain't here no more, Daddy.
So we have the duel. So Spanky and Corbin will battle it out over 5 questions later on, and it's always entertaining.
There might be some choice words flying. You never know.
We've got our college football pick'ems. We've got Bowl Mania, all the college football bowl games.
I don't even know how I'm doing in that. I do not even remember.
I haven't checked either.
Any of the games I picked.
I think I'm 12-9. I'm not doing too hot.
You've been checking?
Yeah.
I haven't checked.
I put it in on that ESPN app they got, that Bowl Mania thing they got going.
Okay. I didn't know they had that.
Yeah, it's pretty
I think
cool.
I did. Wait, I think I did. I don't know.
Just a lot of upsets, but, you know, then again, so much opt-outs and stuff going on.
Hey, what about that South Alabama and Eastern Michigan game? That 49-point game, then after the game they get into the big fight because South Alabama's playing their fights on. That Eastern Michigan guy comes up behind him. He gets jumped by the whole team. You seen that video?
No, I haven't. I heard about
man.
the UNLV Kansas thing last night.
Oh, yeah.
I heard it was a brawl off the bench. Eastern Michigan and who did you say? South Alabama?
South Alabama, yeah. You gotta watch it, man.
The old Jaguars.
Is that the band one y'all are talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was entertaining. Excited to see the outcome of the pick'ems during Bowl Mania because we're all super close. We'll be giving away gift cards, football cards, baseball cards, and decals for our Bowl Mania. In the meantime, we're going to be doing NFL games. Currently, Corbin is in first place with the pick'ems.
As
Spanky
always.
is in second place. I'm in third, and Spur is in fourth place. But like I said, we're all super close. It's going to be fun tonight. It's going to be entertaining. With the comment box real quick, Miranda says she almost didn't share because she never gets tagged. We're going to have to get on to Corbin. Corbin's going to start tagging.
Yeah, I know.
I don't run the dang page. Old Vawl Daddy over there runs the page.
Hey, you can still tag her, buddy. Make her feel special.
I'll start tagging people. How about that?
She also says no Justin Spurlin. No, not tonight, unfortunately.
No Spur.
Arissa says, hey, boys, or howdy, boys, I should say.
Whatever happened to Edith?
Edith, we didn't see Edith last week or the last show. We've got D's Nuts off YouTube. He says the Nico reaction will be an overreaction any way it goes. Yep.
Either way. Look,
Yeah,
you're
we
not
got-
live on your Facebook, right?
Yeah, I'm just going on the page tonight.
Okay.
Just the page. All right, we're going to hit commercial, and we'll be right back. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's the Vawl Daddy. I want to give a big shout-out to the Fairview Union. Great musicians, local people. Chad's from my hometown. They were gracious enough to let us use their music for our podcast. Make sure you check them out. They're huge Tennessee fans. You won't be disappointed. Let's hear them play.
Man, you won't believe that roar when the boys find the checkerboard. The big orange is back. It's a fact. Volunteers, where you at? Get loud, staying proud. Send a message to the crowd. Y'all better get used to the fact. The big orange is back on track. Coach Hyper, where you at? Getting it done, having fun. Power team number one. Y'all better get used to the fact. The big orange is back.
Look, he drags into the ground and everything. And look,
Watching fights on,
the whole team
on
just
YouTube.
starts going at it.
Welcome back to
Vawl.
episode 30 of the Vawls Deep Podcast, coming to you live on Facebook and
It's
YouTube.
about like the Oakdale fight.
We appreciate the likes and comments and shares. Keep them rolling in for us. This segment is presented by our friends at Big Orange Concrete
Pumping.
Pumping.
I ain't even going to do it.
You got to do it,
I'm
Spanky.
not doing it because he did it.
You got to do it. Taylor Jones with Big Orange Concrete Pumping has been doing this type of work for a very long time. He has one of the biggest line pumps in the state.
Same.
So make sure you reach out to Big Orange Concrete Pumping
Pumping.
Stop. For the love of God. Stop.
for all of your concrete
I
needs.
hate so many things you choose to be. You know that?
The duel's gonna be fun. Let's start with Tennessee football. Let's talk some 5-star. I think the number one quarterback, the number one recruit in the nation. I can't remember what his name is. Is it Nico or something like that?
Yeah, something like
Let's start
that.
with him.
You know, the one that people paid so much money for. You know, the one everybody's talked about all year long. Let's finally see how he does.
Yeah, Joe's opted out of the Citrus Bowl, and Nico, true freshman, is going to get the starting job, and that's what everybody, well, not everybody, but a big portion of the fan base has wanted for a long time.
Just hope no big injuries happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Offensive line's got to be. I mean, that's a tough defense to be.
That's the thing that worries me the most is if he was to get injured. Even if it's a small injury, you don't want him to get injured at all.
Oh, yeah. Heck, I think in the game, if our offense can just score 7 or 10 points, I think we'll be in good shape. Because we know that Iowa offense is not very good whatsoever.
It's going to be interesting. It's a good one for our secondary. We
Yeah.
can get into that more, but I don't know. I'm excited for him. Do you think it's more of a Joe just pure opting out, or do you think it's a coach thing, or maybe a mix of both?
I think it's Joe.
It's pure Joe.
He said he's preparing for the NFL draft, and you know how these players are nowadays. That's when it gets to bowl time, that's all they care about. So
I don't. I think it's a little bit of both. Because you got to look at it like this. And I love Joe to death. But he's not a Caleb Williams. He's not a Michael Penix Jr. He's not these key marquee guys going into the NFL draft. Joe still has more to prove. You got to think of it like that. Like, Joe he could still prove some more. And I think that bowl game would have helped him.
I do too.
Proved it. But, it is kind of ironic, we have small opting out. We have so many guys opting out that are leaving us. You kind of get a sense of, as a coach, I guess, you want to see what next year's team is. So maybe it was one of them deals of, okay, Joe kind of saw the writing on the wall that maybe it was his time out. Even though I think, I know a lot of other people think, he still had a lot left to prove NFL draft-wise.
yeah, that's true. I agree with you on that point. But I saw something interesting today. Joe will finish his Tennessee career with he's going to be top 10 in 6 categories at quarterback at Tennessee, including passing yards. Ahead of Peyton.
Really?
For passing yards for one season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for a single season.
You have to look into that. I've not seen that. Hit the comment box real quick. We got a few coming in. These nuts off YouTube. Can't repeat some of the stuff that you're saying, bud. Gage Hampel with Old Tennessee or Old 10. I always want to say Tennessee. Apparel. He's got a promo code. Let us know more in the comments, Gage, and kind of engage with us a little bit. He's one of our sponsors for the show. apparel company. So he's got a promo code just for this podcast, and you can get a better deal just by watching this podcast and using a promo code.
Yeah, he does a good job.
Yeah, it's great. I wear that sweater all the time, just how comfortable it is. Miranda says Corbin done the big orange concrete pumping better, Spanky.
You damn right I did.
We know why she says that.
She wants to know if we're going to the game. I'm going. These two ain't. But Spur's going.
Nope.
Zach Moore says, go Vawls. What's up, Zach? Thanks for tuning in.
Go
Miranda
Vawls.
wants to know if anybody in the NFL is actually interested in Joe.
Yeah, Joe is I've said it on here before. He's got the NFL quarterback in him. He's more of an NFL quarterback than a college quarterback.
I don't know. I don't know if they are or they ain't.
Not as a starter, but
the thing Joe lacks is the consistency. I feel like, and then the over the middle passes, like passes down the middle of the field. I think that's the things I kind of worry about with him, just because he has such a strong arm. Like I've always said, if you overthrow the guy in the middle of the field, more than likely there's going to be a safety back there to pick it off. And that's just the things I worry about with Joe.
So are y'all prepared for the Nico overreaction? Because whether he does bad or good, the reaction's going to be crazy. Like if he don't play good, then everybody's going to be freaking out about next year.
Yeah.
And then if he plays really good,
yeah,
and the first incompletion that he throws in 2024, everybody's going to be.
Oh my God, it's going to be.
It's time for Gaston Moore.
it's just it's expected. I mean, it's very expected with the Tennessee fan base, and it ain't. I'm prepared for it, so.
It's just how it is. We are a victim of our own demise.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it is.
Oh, it's gonna be wild either way. I personally think he's gonna play a good game. Gage says the promo code for O10 is gonna be just go Vawls, and that's VAWLS, the way Vawls Deep is spelled in the podcast. Make sure you check out O10 for their apparel, their hats, all their stuff is really good. Robert Helton says, think running backs, especially Dylan Sampson, will be interesting. See how they use him. Yeah, we're going to talk more about running backs as well shortly coming up, but it's going to be weird because Jabari Small has opted out of the bowl game, and then Jalen Wright has opted out, obviously, for NFL reasons. So
yep, just Sampson.
You're going to have Dylan Sampson, then you're going to have Cam Seldon, a true freshman. Then you'll have that Khalifa Keith, which is another true freshman. So it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild to see the backfield. Are you surprised to see Jabari Small opt out?
I'm not surprised for anybody opting out by this point. I mean, it's just the name of the game anymore. This is what it's come to. It just makes me. It's like you play all year and then you get the end of the season, get a bowl game, and it's like you played all year for nothing anymore.
Yeah.
It's just the way it always feels anymore, and that's for any bowl game out there other than a playoff game.
I think if you start something, you got to finish it. But, it ain't. I think next year it might help. Well, I don't know. It's one of them things of if you're not in the top 13, then what are you playing for anyway? So, never know.
I was shocked on Jabari, honestly. I thought he would come back again, honestly.
Yeah.
I really did. But, I mean, he's one of them players, too. Like, we're already so deep, it's kind of like, all right, thanks. But,
yeah.
Kind of like our secondary,
yeah.
How that's going. Tyler Webb says, where's all the Vol fans getting together New Year's Eve? I'll be in Orlando. I'm not sure what y'all are doing.
I'll be drinking beer somewhere.
Yeah, find Corbin if you're interested in drinking beer because that's your guy right there. Arissa says, don't kill me, but I don't know anything about football. I'm just here for support.
It's okay. Corbin don't either. It's okay.
No, we appreciate the support. We really do. Edith is here. She says, it's okay. I'm here. You can start the show.
There we go.
That is Spank's woman right there.
We go.
You got a woman? Daggum.
Willie Yates says Joe will do good in the NFL. Thoughts on that?
I think he will.
I've done said my thoughts on it. I don't know how he'll do.
He'll be a backup for sure, no doubt about that.
He's going to be Anthony Richardson type. I'm sure the combine will be crazy, and then there'll be some teams that want him just from his combine.
I just feel his play style is that NFL play style.
The inconsistencies was bothering me. like I've preached, you got to be consistent when throwing the football.
Gage says he thinks Nico's going to kill it. He's young and eager to play. I do too. I 100% agree with that. I think he's going to, I don't know. I think there's going to be an overreaction to how good he does. That's my personal opinion. Edith is on here being very seductive towards Spanky. All right, let's get into our secondary because we lose, 6 to 8 players in the portal just in the secondary. We're going to see a ton of young bodies, a lot of 4 stars, a lot of true freshmen.
But look, they have a bunch of 5-star hearts, okay? So
I said 4 stars.
Yeah, well, they got
with
a bunch of
5-star
hearts.
I got you. I hope they did not have Butch Jones's heart. It's gonna be. Well, we talked about this before the season started. If we're just as good, with the veteran players as we are the young ones, why not just go ahead and play the young ones?
Oh yeah.
And I think that's what they're doing here. I think that's
Play the youth. Like, look, obviously, like I hate to say something because you want to win every game, but look, it's a bowl game, guys. Like, develop your youth here.
I 100% agree. I think that's why we're seeing so many transfers too. I think they know kind of what's about to come.
Yeah.
I mean, if there was like 24, I think, defensive backs on the roster before the season started. So that's a lot, man.
Yeah, we're way overloaded.
Yeah, we're over. Yeah, and I mean the ones that have left have been here for already so long. So it's good though because I mean they're
Get some reps.
It does, and it's against not a very good offense. So,
Practice, son.
yeah, it's not like we're going to playing a air raid offense or something like that. Tyler Webb says they're going to the game. Okay, we'll be at the Vawl Club tailgate a lot probably. If you're asking where we're going to be, let's see. Dave says, how does our defensive backs and cornerbacks look for the game? Just kind of like what we just talked about.
Very
There's going to be very young, but they're talented. I think we're going to be not as experienced, but we're going to be more athletic and more. I think the talent is better. Edith says you cannot seduce what has already been seducted.
Oh man, look, we're going to have to calm her down.
Edith is fired up on the spank. All right, so new quarterback. New running backs, new defensive backs, and it's gonna be different.
Oh yeah, and I think that's a good thing because, like I've said, if you can play your youth and see what you got going forward, I think that could be a positive thing. Might not in the moment, but in the long run, it will be.
It's definitely gonna be a big stepping stone. I mean, I was a good team, man. We'll get into more of them later on, but they're a very good team. I mean, they're like a play away from being 11-1 in regular season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not a slouch team.
No, I mean they kind of got. I can't remember the exact details, but they kind of got screwed the way we did against against Alabama, the second half on that kickoff where we got called for the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was a deal like that, and that's kind of what screwed them. But they really should have been 11-1 regular season.
And I was always been a tough team in the Big Ten.
Yeah, if they could ever score points.
Big cornbread fed team.
Yeah. We'll get into some Tennessee men's basketball. Their next game is going to be against Norfolk State this coming Tuesday at Thompson-Boling Arena. 7 p.m. tip. Tennessee men also move up to number 6 in the AP poll. Anxious to see what we can do. This team is definitely capable of being a number 6 team.
Yeah, they are capable. Even though last week took my middle school team to the Charleston Southern game, and I'm telling you, that was the most craziest game of basketball I've ever seen in my life. We were up like 20-something points. Then it became like a 6-point game, and then back to 20 points. And that one was just a thing of, okay, Barnes putting in his youth and them not producing well. So, and that's another big thing on the team is just role playing. Like, once you go in there, you have to contribute with your minutes and use your minutes well and not have big dips. And I think that's one thing that does worry me about this Tennessee team.
It's the last game before conference play starts, ain't it?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, because
believe
the
it is.
6th or the
Plays
7th
the 6th
is
against
Ole Miss.
Norfolk's not like a terrible team. They make the NCAA tournament every now and then, and they always play tough. I think they won an NCAA tournament game not long ago.
Really?
It may have been the first 4 games or something like that, but they've always been one of those mid-major teams that just sneak around.
Let's see. Then the Lady Vols, they're going to play Sunday versus Liberty at 2 p.m. Hoping for a different team. Maybe this side of the year,
Yeah. Well, that's how they were last year. Like, once they got in SEC play and tournament play, they done fine.
Is Rakia Jackson back? Or do y'all know? No idea. Spur would know, but
Don't know.
Spur ain't even tuning in. Can you believe him?
I know. Terrible. He must be doing something important or something. Maybe.
Zach Moore says the Concord Christian varsity basketball team has a neutral tournament game versus Oakdale on Friday, December 29th
Heck yeah.
at 10 a.m.
Should be a barn burner on that one. Never know. All out. Never mind.
It's like 10
Spanky.
a.m.
Nah, never mind. I'll be good, I guess.
Tyler Webb says Rakia Jackson is back, so that's good news. I knew like last week or week before last they was talking about her possibly being back, so that's great. Sean Hicks says Iowa's schedule was weak. Yeah, but I mean either way, 11-1 or 10-2.
If you're in the Big Ten, is it really? Besides Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State, I think everything's pretty.
Yeah,
weak.
I think Michigan beat them 26-0 or something like that in
Yeah.
the championship. So it was something like that. Thank you all for listening. For our first main talking point, we'll be right back with Start Bench Cut. Big Orange Concrete Pumping. They can accommodate any residential or commercial concrete project that you may have in mind. They have one of the biggest line pumps in the state. They take a lot of pride in their work, and they're waiting on your phone call today. Their number is 865-371-3367. Whether you're pumping noise and kneeling or pumping concrete, make sure you roll with the Big Orange. That's Big Orange Concrete Pumping, 865-371-3367. All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Vawls Deep Podcast, live from the Vawls Deep Man Cave. We hope you're having a great Wednesday night. Next, we have Start Bench Cut. How this works is I'll give a question. We have to rank our answers in order from first to last. Start being one, cut being last. Are you all ready?
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
get it.
All right, Start Bench Cut. These fast food restaurants: McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell.
Look, and as we all know, food is my main talking point here.
Sure
so
we
I'm
are.
going to go
all
ahead and go
excited.
with it. For my personal preference, everybody knows what number one is for me. That is McDonald's. We got to start them. Every day of the week, I take McDonald's. 2, Chick-fil-A. I would start them if the prices wasn't so high. And I understand why they're closed on Sundays, but if they were open on Sundays too, so I can get them on Sundays. That's the only reason I'm benching them. Then cut Taco Bell. I don't like anything on the Taco Bell menu. I used to when they had the chicken wings, but no, cut Taco Bell for me.
Well, it goes two ways for me. Like McDonald's, you start,
That's right.
but if you're drinking, you start Taco Bell every time.
Well, that's not the question, Daddy.
So you have to bench Taco Bell and cut Chick-fil-A. It's overrated.
Cutting Chick-fil-A, Spanky.
Overrated.
Can you believe that?
Jesus is watching you. You know that, right?
That's good.
I'm starting Chick-fil-A. I love it. I love Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
It never
yeah.
gets old to me.
Well, the only thing, like I said, the only thing is it's closed on Sunday and it's a little more pricey.
Popeyes is better than Chick-fil-A.
No. Popeyes is good.
You're going to hell.
Popeyes is amazing.
You're going to hell. You know that, right? You're going to hell.
I'm going to bench McDonald's. I'm going to cut Taco Bell just for stomach hurting purposes.
Yeah.
Question 2, what are you most worried about in the Citrus Bowl? A new quarterback, our running back depth, or our new secondary?
To me, I'm going to go with quarterback play just because the things I've said, of perception, everything. I'm curious how he handles it. Bench, I'm going to go with secondary. Lost a whole bunch of secondary. And then Cut. I'm going to go running back. At least we have Sampson to somewhat lead this running back group.
I got the same exact order. I'm excited to see Nico play. Nova's see him play. Running back, it don't worry me at all, really. I think we'll be all right at running back.
Yeah, I'm going to start the quarterback as well. I mean, we're going to have to – I don't know how many we're going to have to score, but we're going to have to score a little bit to beat them. I'm going to bench our new secondary. I don't think we're going to have a whole lot to worry about, but maybe tackling and stuff like that we will. And then running back depth, I'm not worried. Dylan Sampson will carry the load. I'm excited to see Cam Selden, and we've seen a little bit of Khalifa Keith, and he's a load. So that's my order. I'm going to hit the comments real quick before we keep going, because we got some comments rolling in. Let's see here. Old 10 Apparel says we're going to do food again. We always got to throw a little bit of food in there.
You got to.
Got to. Let's see. Miranda says this was right. Food was right up Spanky's alley. Mm-hmm. Old 10 says they're going to cut Taco Bell for sure.
That's right.
Miranda says the way Spank jumped to answer first.
She likes to see me jump. So
y'all going to fight over Miranda, I think. Edith says the order is very dependent on if you're sober or not.
That's right.
Same answer, Corbin.
Corbin agrees there. Old 10 says the quarterback is who he's starting for sure. Same order as Spanky. Mm-hmm. Dustin Goad says just don't get hopes up. Nico is not going to go out and throw 404 touchdowns. He's going to struggle. No. It's bound to happen.
No.
I think he'll. I think he's going to be consistent.
If he can get 270, I'll be impressed. If he'll get 270.
That's a really good defense that he's going up against. All right, let's get back into. I'll make sure I didn't miss any comments here.
I think you're good.
All right, so let's start bench cut. These country music groups: Zach Brown Band, Brooks and Dunn, or Alabama.
This is a hard one. This really is. But we're going to be starting under a neon moon, baby. We're going to go with Brooks and Dunn. Then bench, I'm going to go with Zach Brown Band. Love their music. Highway 20 Ride, or As She's Walking Away, or Chicken Fry. I love Zach Brown Band. Then cut Alabama, because by God, I will never start or bench anything with the name Alabama.
Daggum. I'm going to start Brooks and Dunn. I'm going to bench Alabama and give me Zach Brown Band to cut.
I've got the same order as Corbin.
Oh, man.
I love Zach Brown Band, but...
As she's walking away. Come on now.
You can sing anything. You can go
from
Elvis to Conway to...
I know.
Snoop Dogg.
How are you going to have something named Alabama in there?
Because that song's about Tennessee, man.
I'm not talking about the song. I'm talking about the band. What's their name? Alabama. We should cut it automatically.
Got Tennessee River.
We should cut it. Don't get me started. I love Alabama. Oh, Tennessee River. Don't get me started.
Josh Jackson says Dixieland Delight is about Tennessee.
We know, my God, we're about to have 20 Tennessee people. Did you know Tennessee? Dixieland Delight's about Tennessee. We're about to get 20 comments. It's like, people, we get it, okay? Calm down, everybody. Calm down.
I love that song.
I do too, but I'm tired of hearing it. Like, we get it now. We know.
Dustin Goat says he's starting Brooks and Dunn, benching Alabama, and cutting Zach Brown Band. That's the right order, Dustin.
Y'all crazy.
That's the right order.
And I love Alabama. I really do. But I'm cutting them.
All right, start bench cut these Christmas candies. The candy cane, chocolate-covered pretzels, or fudge.
I'm going to start with my favorite type of candy. Chocolate-covered pretzels. I love me some chocolate.
I actually done good pretzels on this one.
Yes, you did.
Usually throw a curveball in there.
Yes, I love chocolate-covered pretzels. And then next, I'm going to go with the candy cane. You know, after you eat something, you need a little, like a refreshment or a breath mint or something, you eat your little candy cane. Now, look, it's a pain in the ass to get out of that wrapper sometimes. I will admit it. It really is. Then next, I'm going to go with fudge. I love fudge. I love peanut butter fudge. But that's really about it. Chocolate fudge is okay, but mostly just peanut butter. But I'm going to have to cut it.
Start chocolate covered pretzels. I love them. Bench candy cane and fudge. I don't like fudge. I really don't.
Really?
I don't know. It's like eating turkey to me.
Turkey?
Yeah.
You're eating the wrong kind of fudge.
It reminds me of it's like dry, you know.
Are you eating that bread that they have at communion at the church? What are you talking about?
That stale bread.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start chocolate covered pretzels as well. I'm gonna bench fudge and I'm gonna cut candy cane.
Yeah.
I should have clarified candy canes. There's so many flavors.
Oh, you know the regular, the red and white one. I
The
think
blue
everybody-
ones are the best.
Old 10 says, "Hey Spanky, you know the songs about Tennessee, right?"
Yes, we know everybody. Look, they're just.
Dustin Gold says, "Neon Moon and Brand New Man slaps at any party." That's true. As soon as it comes on, everybody's blaring.
Oh yeah. You want to see a drunk man get all depressed that Var just play Neon Moon. You'll see him crying, and happy, and everything at the same time.
Edith says, "Isn't Dixieland a lot about Tennessee or something?"
Yeah. There we go.
Josh
I can't believe he didn't know that.
I just go on.
Josh says, "Fudge, pretzels, and candy cane is the order." Old 10 said he's going to start pretzels, bench fudge, cut candy canes. Arissa says, "Do y'all accept stars or do y'all have a donation page? I'd like to show some love."
Yeah, we'll take your stars. Yeah,
Really?
give us some stars
We'll
now.
take the stars. Usually we just trade our stars with somebody else. We usually give the love back to somebody else.
Yeah,
Usually Corbin's other podcast.
if you call it that.
Oh.
I wasn't even paying attention.
No,
You
neither
hit
is
him
anybody
again?
else.
I was looking at a notification about Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers.
Really?
Yep.
Is it official?
Nah, he avoided the question just a few minutes ago.
No, well, okay, so it ain't official.
He dodged that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, he did.
So you talking about the what's that podcast called again?
What, like, is it adrenaline? What is it?
Oh, adrenaline? Yeah.
Adrenaline.
He's throwing jabs.
Yeah. Hell of a podcast. Hell of a podcast.
I will admit, I do watch it. I really do. Like, because, when you go to watch a car wreck, you just want to see how it ends and how it catch on fire.
It's pretty funny.
I was still waiting for what you really call it.
I don't know what you call it. I really don't. I don't know what you call it.
You usually call it the Wartburg.
Oh, yeah, the Wartburg today. Yeah, that one.
That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we covered Oakdale the other day.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, first time for everything.
We-
Yeah,
we
the back-
cut-
yeah,
We covered Oakdale.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, you did.
Start bitch cut these teams as your Super Bowl favorite: the 49ers, the Ravens, and the Dolphins.
No, look, this is a hard list just because of you got the Ravens and 49ers. You saw how that game played out, but I think 49ers were due to have a bad game. I'm just going to go with the Dolphins. I don't know.
You're starting the Dolphins.
I'm going
or-
to start the Dolphins. I feel really confident about them. Bench, I know that they just got beat by the team I'm going to cut the other day. But I do think if they play again, I do believe the 49ers can beat the Ravens again. I'm going to go with the 49ers.
Yeah,
and
they're
then
not throwing 4 interceptions again.
no, they ain't. And then I'm going to cut the Ravens. I don't know. Just so I don't know. It's just this is very hard.
It's
This
tough.
NFL season has been the toughest one to predict ever.
It's weird.
I'm going to start the 49ers. I've still got confidence in them. I think they are a Super Bowl caliber team. Now, the bench, the Ravens, they haven't been able to get over that hump in the playoffs in, 10 years probably? Like, ever since Lamar's been there, they just ain't been able to do nothing. In the playoffs to a certain point, they always
I
get
think
there and
they'll
choke.
wait to the AFC Championship game.
And
I need
then,
Sugar Ray back.
Yeah.
cut Miami. Miami's not beat hardly anybody good this year. I think this past week was the first time this year they had a win against a quality team. All the other wins are against good teams, and the losses are against.
They beat the Cowboys.
All the wins is against bad teams, but all the losses has been against good teams. But yeah, they beat the Cowboys. But what have they done the whole season other than that?
Yeah. I'm telling you, I just want to see the Browns versus the Lions in the Super Bowl. Can we just imagine that for just a minute, people? That could be crazy right there. The Browns and Lions Super Bowl.
The NFL would panic
Yeah.
if that happened because they want them high quality teams in the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to see the Lions make it.
Oh, I do too. I love Dan Campbell. Even though the Broncos right now, we still have a 5% chance, people. I'm not counting us out. But with everything going on today, it's just not looking very promising.
You're not having a good day today, Spanky.
I don't know how to feel. I don't know who to like. I don't know whether to be on Team Russ or Team Peyton. I don't know.
That's right.
I'm very confused.
You can come to team Pittsburgh or Tennessee Titans over here.
I think I'm good. At least I'm in playoff contention.
They're liable to bring Dion in the NFL again.
Now, Dion did say the other day in an interview he would never coach the NFL just because of the style of play.
So he ain't
and all
coming?
That.
Yeah,
he says he can't do
ain't
the
coming?
NFL. No, he ain't.
I'm going to start the 49ers. I'm going to bench the Dolphins, and I'm going to cut the Ravens. I think the 49ers would beat the Ravens probably 7 out of 10 times.
I'm always a
That's my
choke
opinion.
artist in the playoffs.
That's my opinion. Dustin Goad says the Cowboys.
It could be the Cowboys. You never know.
You never know. They could, but
Hey, look, the NFL playoffs is about to get wild. I'm telling you, it's going to
gonna
be
get crazy.
wild.
That's the crazy thing about the NFL playoffs is
There's going to be some people making some good money out there.
you don't know who's going to win from game to game. You can be the worst team ever in the playoffs and make the playoffs by some BS and go out there and beat the best team and advance.
I'll tell you this, what I'm going to do.
Look at the Giants. They done it.
I got the FanDuel
Won a Super Bowl.
app, and I got the ESPN Bets app. I'm going to make multiple bets now. I'm going to pick over here. I'm going to pick over here. So then I'm going to try to win. Either way, I'm going to win.
David Stewart says Buffalo Bills. I'm trying not to jinx you here, Stu. That's what I'm trying not to do.
Stu, you are a trooper. I want you to know that everything you've been through as a Buffalo Bills fan, we commend you for
Hey,
it,
ever
sir.
since they fired that offensive coordinator, Buffalo's been killing it.
Mm-hmm.
They are a different team.
They are. Old 10 says bench the Dolphins and cut the Niners. I guess he's taking the Ravens. David Stewart says 49ers, Ravens, Dolphins is his order. Josh Jackson says Titans are not good and the Dolphins lost to them. Laugh out loud.
You got a good point. But
Yeah, the Dolphins are pretty inconsistent.
I think I just picked Dolphins because I've been watching the Hard Knocks. I think that's the reason I picked them, probably.
Probably if I was guessing.
And I like McDaniels.
Well, that was Start Bench Cut. Very fun segment. One of my personal favorites. We'll have our second main talking point of the day next, right after this commercial. Z&N Concrete are the professionals you need to call for all of your concrete finishing needs. Driveways, sidewalks, curbs, garage pads, footers, and much more. They can do it all. No job is too big. No job is too small. Give Z&N Concrete a call today, 865-360-6176. Residential or commercial. That's Z&N Concrete, 865-360-6176. All right, we're back. Next, we've got our second main talking point presented by Trident Hydro Clean. Thank you, Jacob Haney with Trident Hydro Clean for sponsoring this segment. Let's talk some more Tennessee football. The number 21 Tennessee Volunteers will face off against the number 17 Iowa Hawkeyes on January 1st, this Monday, in the Citrus Bowl. Tennessee and Iowa have played 3 times in history. Tennessee leads that series all-time 2-1. Iowa finished the season 10-3 with a conference championship loss to Michigan. Like I said earlier, very close to being 11-1 in the regular season. Tennessee finished 8-4 on the regular season. Honestly, Tennessee's pretty lucky to draw this bowl game, in my opinion. Orlando's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah, it's a better bowl game than what I thought we'd get.
Yeah, I was shocked to see us get this bowl game.
I
I was
was getting ready
too.
for Graceland.
Yeah, we wanted Graceland, but we'll take this.
This was, this was one of the biggest surprises in a long time.
Mm-hmm. I think that just shows they know the amount of revenue that Tennessee fans are about to bring down there just because of how good we travel.
Yeah.
I
And
think
tickets prices down there, too, have been pretty dang high.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right now they are. Right now they are.
But like you said, we travel good. We're a good traveling fan base. So
Oh, Arisa says she needs to check out East Tennessee. She's got to go to a JCP show, Spanky.
Who?
Arisa.
Okay.
That's all you got for us? Okay.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Check it out.
You want to see? She wants to see Spanky in the spandex, I believe. She wants to see you in some spandex.
I know everybody does. Everybody does.
You got all the women coming after you, Spanky. Dang.
Jordan says, where are we going to tailgate? Vawl clubs where I'll be. 100%. 100%. What scares you the most about this Iowa Hawkeyes team?
Their defense, by far.
I don't be honest. I don't really know much about Iowa. So,
Just the defense, man.
but them Big Ten teams, they always produce big old boys on the line. I know that.
It's like they always find a way to make it close, and
Yeah.
you know,
Remember when Wisconsin used to be so good?
kind of the same style. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's got to be the defense. It's going to be hard to score on this Iowa defense, but in hindsight, it should be pretty difficult for that Iowa offense to score on us too. They're not very good. So, how many points do you think Tennessee needs to score to win this game?
I think at least 10 or 14.
I'll be realistic. I think probably 34, 35.
Really?
Well, I mean,
Realistically, they can't score, Corbin. They've struggled scoring all year.
Yeah,
if we can just score, I think we'll be okay.
It'll be a more high scoring ball game than what you think it'll be.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it'll be kind of a back and forth. Or
Look up the scores for us, Spank. The Iowa scores.
I will. Like, I don't know. Honestly, I think if we can score 14, we're gonna win.
I would say like 17 mark probably. I think is what. Just because I think our young secondary and stuff, Iowa might end up scoring, more than we think. Zach Bunch says we're going to score 30.
If we can score 30, we should have the game like well intact.
I think you're back in 2021.
No, I know, man. I'm telling you. Last game, Michigan 26, them nothing. They scored 13, 15. Oh, they scored 22.
Against who?
Rutgers. 26 against Michigan State. They scored 41 points against Western Michigan, who went a record of they won one game. Okay. So yeah, that's the Iowa offense. They're averaging about 10 to 12 points a game. Besides the 142 to a school that won one game this year.
Did they at least beat Northwestern?
I don't know.
I hope to God they beat Northwestern.
I don't even know if they played them.
010 says, Spanky, we can make you some.
They did. They beat Northwestern 10-7.
Okay. You just don't know what you're going to get out of them, man. 010 says, Spanky, we can make you some special 010 spandex.
I think it'd be a good one, but my wrestling days are almost coming to an end. I'm getting old and my back's hurting and everything.
From your 3 how many matches have you had?
How many retirements you gonna have, Spanky?
I was 65. I'm 65-1 overall.
65-1.
Yep, 65-1.
He's kind of like Goldberg.
Yeah, I was. Yep, I was back in my older
Just got
days.
screwed over. Jeremy says, good answer, Spanky. I figured you might pick that high-flying offense.
Now,
Okay.
I would have mostly, but I'm just more worried about the quarterback play and everything. That's my thing. Quarterback play and just so many opt-outs, just some new guys in some key roles. That's the only thing that worries me.
Tyler Webb says they broke the record for most punting yards in a single season.
At least they got a record.
Jeremy Say says in their 3 losses, they've scored 10 points. 2 out of 3, they scored 0. Yeah, I mean, this is the perfect game for a brand new secondary.
Oh, wow.
The Hawkeyes, baby. She says her name is pronounced Erica. Just replace the C sound with an S sound. That's weird. That's weird.
I don't know.
But she says you just like having AJ whoop on you, is what she said.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know who AJ is.
You never heard of AJ?
I never heard of AJ. Who'd he ever beat? Who'd he ever beat?
I don't know.
I beat him. Everybody knows I beat AJ Kazana.
You sure?
He used an illegal chokehold.
Coach Ryan Jackson says, what's up, guys? What's up, Ryan? Thanks for joining
What's up,
us.
Ryan?
Get this paper flipped over here. We're just
We're
winging it tonight.
Lick your thumbs.
So are y'all worried about this secondary at all going up against Iowa?
Yes, you have to be. Now, we know Iowa's offense is not very good, but still, with the young secondary, we could make Iowa's offense look good. So, yeah, it's still worrisome.
I'm sticking to it. I think it'll be a high-scoring ball game. I think things can get pretty sloppy on both sides of the ball.
High scoring. I'm anxious to see it.
If it comes to high scoring game, I want everybody to like acknowledge me around here.
We already do. We call you the town drunk. We acknowledge that, buddy.
I've never said that one time.
Luke would never say that.
I would never say that.
Call a spade a spade.
All right, so I know we all picked Tennessee to beat Iowa like 2 weeks ago or whatever it was in the Bowl Mania pick'ems. But with the opt-outs and transfer portal, has your opinion changed at all? Do you still got Tennessee winning?
Yeah, I still got Tennessee winning. I just think it's going to be a very ugly, sloppy game.
Yeah, still got Tennessee winning.
Also, final predictions.
Just don't want a repeat of the Music City Bowl from a couple
My
years
final
ago.
prediction, I'm going to go Tennessee.
Final unofficial, I guess, predictions because we've already we got to go with what we picked for the bowl.
I'm going to go with Tennessee 14, Iowa 3.
Man, I hope so. I could live with that.
35-31.
35-31. I think Nico's going to score. I really do. But I'm worried about the offense and play calling.
35-24. How about that?
You just get the win. But I'm worried about the play calling. How conservative is it going to be?
I'm going to give. We're going to have a special teams touchdown, and Nico's going to have a running touchdown.
I can see that. It's going to suck for Iowa because they're not going to have much film on Nico.
No, they ain't. And it's going to be hard for him.
It's going to be hard. I just don't want him hurt. I'm going to go something like 24-13, something like that. 24-10. That's what I'm going to roll with. Old 10 says Tennessee's winning for sure. Zach Button says 30-9. Let's see. Edith says, fun fact, we've replaced every outgoing transfer with a higher-rated player. Jeremy says 24-10 Vawls is what he's got.
C. It's pronounced C.
Oh, okay. My bad. I was putting a Y on there, I guess. I apologize.
It's that Moco in you.
I'm not from Wartburg. It's like some people.
Yeah.
Spanky.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Sorry.
Edith says we're going from 3-star defensive backs to 4-star defensive backs. We're going to be all right. I agree. We're going to be super young. Ryan Jackson says it's Nico's chance to show he's going to be awesome or he's going to be a bust. I don't think it's that.
I don't think it's that serious.
I don't think
yet.
it's that serious yet. There don't need to be an overreaction either way.
I definitely wouldn't base this game off what going in next season is going to be, whether it's good or bad.
Tyler Webb says 34-10 is his prediction. Let's see. Old 10 says he's with Jeremy on the score. Old 10 says definitely going to be harder on Iowa not having much tape on Nico. Yeah, Nico's a lot better on the run, as well. Joe wasn't very good, on the run. So that's going to be big as well. Thank you all for listening to our second main talking point of the day. Still have a lot to talk about, but next we have the duel, and this is the most entertaining part of the show for most people. It is listener voted, so you let me know in the comments who you believe wins the duel. Spur was the champ, but he was a no-show. So now it's
We're going to have a
where's
new
the belt
champ.
at? Where's the belt? Corbin's already got it.
He even left it on the floor.
He's already got it. All right, we'll be right back. Trident Hydro Clean, your exterior home cleaning professionals, house, roof, driveway, concrete, gutters, and much more. Trident Hydro Clean, 865-363-8815. They've been in business for 5 years, and they have a 5-star Google rating and a 5-star Facebook rating. Call Jacob today. Give your house, driveway, and or patio the care it deserves. 100% satisfaction guarantee. See the difference between a professional and amateur cleaning. That's 865-363-8815.
Do you have dreams about what your property could be? Whether it's driveways, ponds, septic, new home construction, or even forestry mulching, let us earn your business and make your property dreams come true. Call Premier Excavation at 865-766-9408. You can also find us on Facebook or Instagram. Thank you for supporting small businesses that support you. Again, that's Premier Excavation at 865-766-9408.
All right, welcome back. Next, we've got the duel presented by Premier Excavation. Corbin and Spanky will battle it out over a few tough questions, and the winner not only gets bragging rights, but they get some hardware to drag around with them for the rest of the week. Let us know in the comments. It's fan voted, so let us know who's winning the duel. All right, today is a very special day. Former SEC, NFL, MMA, and probably the best wrestler of the 1990s, Bill Goldberg. Today's his birthday. WCW United States Heavyweight Champion, WCW World Heavyweight Champion, WCW World Tag Team Champion, WCW Triple Crown winner.
You ain't even going to mention anything you did in WWE.
I can go on, but I'm not going to do it to you. Rank Bill
Just
Goldberg.
go over the shit company.
Rank Bill Goldberg all time in wrestling.
I'm going to put. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for what he did in his era. Was pretty impressive. You know, he caught lightning in a bottle. He took advantage of what he was given, but if you needed him to go more than 5 minutes, he couldn't do jack shit. I'm gonna go with he's in my top 30. I'll honestly put him at 27.
27.
Because I could probably name you 27 more wrestlers that I'd like more than Bill Goldberg. I really would. And that's me being in a good mood and gracious.
Hey, Goldberg, was he a draw factor? At one time he was.
Oh, yeah, he was. When you can sell out the Georgia Dome in days, that's impressive.
At the end of the day, terrible wrestler. Couldn't go more than 5 minutes. Couldn't have good matches. I mean, once he lost that one match, it was over for him pretty much in WCW. And then he come to WWE, and they expect him to be more of a draw factor than what he actually was. So he's all-time, maybe top 100. But there's so many. There's so many that you can put in front of him that drew money, that had great matches. I mean, how many people is going to put on a Goldberg match just to watch it out of enjoyment?
It's Stu on here.
And then who's going to put on a Shawn Michaels match or a John Cena match or something out of enjoyment? You're always going to put them guys on over Goldberg.
I don't know. Who's got a better record than Goldberg?
Well, now it don't mean worth a damn, which... Look here, everybody. I'm just going to go ahead and break it to you. Wins and losses in wrestling. It's not what you think it is, everybody. I'm just going to say.
But that one loss he had, it was like the it factor was just killed. Like nobody
it really
cared.
was.
Nobody cared no more.
All right, what's the best stocking stuffer?
Airplane bottles.
Airplane bottles? Yeah. Please elaborate.
You don't know what that is?
I honestly, no. What's an airplane bottle?
It's them
Go
little,
ahead.
little bitty liquor bottles.
Oh, my God. You alcoholic. You are an alcoholic.
You buy them. And
this is why I told Trevor Murdoch you were special needs so he would sign your wrestling bet. Okay?
That's funny.
Look here. Best stocking stuff I like the little Reese cups and the little candy cane little bottle. I love them things to death. And then another good stocking stuffer is a lottery ticket because everybody loves a good lottery tickets. Hey, I won $32 on Christmas because of the lottery ticket, everybody. But no, either a lottery ticket or the little Reese cups and little candy cane tubes.
He's always thinking about candy.
He likes candy.
I do.
He keeps a Dollar General out here in business.
Before we started the show, we had to wait on him just so he could go get some candy bars.
Yeah, I know. Reese cup.
Put them away.
No,
They ain't. Don't get them out. They ain't sponsoring this show until Kit Kat comes on as a sponsor. Don't even promote them.
I don't even know who the hell we are.
Edith says if you ain't first, you're last. Erica sends 50 stars. Appreciate you, Erica, very much.
Thank you very much.
Very much. Coach Ryan Jackson says airplane bottles for sure.
There you go.
Emily says leave Corbin alone. I agree with him.
Y'all a bunch of alcoholics. Every one of y'all a bunch of alcoholics.
All right, today's National Visit the Zoo Day. What is the best animal at the zoo?
A tiger. I mean, I am the cat daddy over here. And
The cat daddy.
And I train my cats to be tigers.
I bet you do. I bet there's a tiger in them tight-fitting jeans, ain't they? But, you know what? Here's my hot take. I do not like the zoo. I really don't. I don't like watching
You gotta
animals.
answer the question.
I'll answer the question.
He's afraid they're going to take him to the zoo and leave him with his brothers.
I like the rhinos. I think they're the coolest animals there. I like the rhinos.
So are you scared that they're going to take you to the zoo and leave you with your brothers?
No. I just don't like at the zoo. It smells, and I don't like walking as it is that much. So why do I wanna...
don't like the zoo? I love the zoo.
I love the zoo too.
I love the zoo.
No, don't like the zoo.
You ever rode the camels? I say not. I hate to see
The
you
only
break that.
camel you know, Corbin's on the cigarettes. That's the only camel you know's a smoke one.
I'd hate to see you break that camel's back.
That's the only camels you know is the ones on the cigarette cards.
No,
Edith
not
says,
me. Smoking's bad for you, ladies and gentlemen.
What bear
Don't
is
ever do
best?
it.
Bears eat beets. That's a
That's right. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
yep. That's true. 010 Apparel says Nashville Zoo is cool. Never been to Nashville Zoo. I've only been to Knoxville and then Hawaii. That's the only zoo I've been to.
Do you even like the aquarium?
It's okay.
It's okay.
He probably likes the part you get on there and like just stand on the conveyor belt and it just takes you through there, so you don't have to walk.
Yeah, I don't. I'm just not a zoo or I don't know. I'm just not. I don't know. I like museums. I do. I like museums. I want to go to Graceland really bad. I like the Country Music Hall of Fame. I think it's pretty cool. I like the Grand Ole Opry. I think that stuff's cool.
I like museums.
But that's really about
NASCAR
it.
museums.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Now, I will say I do like that NASCAR speed park over in Gatlinburg.
That ain't no dang museum.
Museum.
Hey,
It's a
man, they got some
racetrack.
memorabilia there, but I do like it, man. It used to be $20. You could ride the go-karts all day long, man.
All right. What is the best New Year's resolution?
Spanky to lose weight.
Oh shit!
It's got to be able to happen, buddy. Everybody knows I hate losing, so that's why I don't do it.
Could you go?
That's why I don't do it.
How long could you go without eating McDonald's?
How long could you go without drinking? How long could you go without getting arrested or thrown out of Neyland Stadium
I've never-
at a noon kickoff? A noon kickoff. You are plaster drunk against UConn.
I didn't get arrested.
The police had to tell you to leave the stadium.
I was just raising some hell for Tennessee. And
It was UConn, a noon kickoff. It wasn't even the third quarter.
screw you, Con. Bunch of bastards.
It was the third
I'm
quarter.
still mad about Gino.
He is, man. Like, my God. It's like, can you not get pissed off about something else? Like one time during a JV tournament, I had two kids fighting on the bench. I turned around, I looked at them. I said, why are you fighting? It's 9 o'clock in the morning at Midway in a JV tournament. Why are you so pissed?
Hey, when you go to a Tennessee game, you gotta cheer them damn Vawls on. All I know, tell you.
Oh, my God, Corbin. It's the second quarter, people,
By
and
God.
he's already gone of a noon kickoff. That means it's like 1:15, and he's already gone. 1:15, he's laying on the aisleway throwing up.
He's funny though.
I wasn't throwing up, but
He's took a nap.
I was taking a nap.
My God.
You have that at them 4 o'clock tailgates in the morning.
All right, how well is Nico going to perform in the Citrus Bowl?
I don't know. That's the thing I worry about, going up against a good Iowa defense and him just not – even though they've had some bowl practices together and he's practiced with them all season long, you just don't have a good sense of gel with your guys. And with so many opt-out transfers, this is a new Tennessee team. So that's the thing I'm worried about more than anything.
I think Nico, I say the first couple drives may be pretty rough. Just get in on the system and get that offense going. But I think he'll be all right. I think Nico will be just fine. He'll probably have about 250, 280 yards, something like that. Just hope he doesn't have no interceptions. Just completes his passes and plays a good game, and we go out there and we win.
How many touchdowns?
I'm going to say he has 2 touchdowns passing.
One rushing.
If he has a rushing, he could have a rushing, but I don't know.
No passing?
No, I don't think he. No, I think he does good passing wise, but I just think he has a rushing. I think it'll be on the 5-yard line. They'll do a little quarterback rollout.
No tush push.
No,
They're going to ban that. Did you see that? They're going to ban tush push from the NFL.
yeah, I think it's crazy. It's because it's working. That's why I love it. That's old school football, right
Just
there.
because you can't. The Eagles is why you can't stop it with them.
Oh yeah.
Jeremy wants to know why you hate animals, Spanky.
I don't know. I think it's a fear of animals. I don't know. I'm scared of chickens. I hate chickens.
You're scared of chickens?
I hate chickens. I hate birds. I don't like them.
Chicken. Of all things, you're scared of chicken.
I am. I'm terrified of them.
I don't like snakes.
Yeah.
I hate snakes. Coach Ryan Jackson says he likes turtles. Jeremy says, Spanky, I bet you don't think Dixieland Delight is about Tennessee since you hate animals.
Go on.
Yeah, people remember. He didn't even know that song was about
Yes,
Tennessee.
I did. I'm just tired of hearing about the damn thing.
I mean, daggum. This guy over here, I'm telling you, he's something else.
I hate so many things you choose to be.
Erica says we would like Branson, Missouri. It's like country fried Las Vegas.
Can't gamble.
Branson, Missouri.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Can you
You
gamble?
can go.
Missouri?
I got casinos, but I don't think you can't do sports gambling. I don't think.
Oh, that's crazy.
We got a new casino in Bristol.
Logan says Nico will look like a duck to water. I believe. I think he'll be exactly what we're expecting to see.
But remember, people, vote for me because I'm the man with a plan that gets harder goals than Spanky can.
Can
Let
you
us know in the
stop it
comments
with your
who-
nursery rhyme.
Let
Like,
us know in
my
the
God.
comments who won the duel. We'll tally all this up. Thank you to Premier Excavation. Make sure you reach out to my friend Travis Duncan with Premier Excavation for any of your land needs. We'll be right back with our pick'ems. Hey y'all, it's the Vawl Daddy. The C&D Tire Pros are your go-to experts for nearly all of your vehicle needs. Located in the heart of Oak Ridge at 164 Fairbanks Road, they've got a 4.8 out of 5-star rating, and that's very hard to do in the tire business. Tire installation, wheel alignment, wheel balancing, tire rotation, tire repair, brake changes, oil changes. Hell, they'll even paint your back porch. I've known Zach since he was in diapers. We went to church together. We went to school together. We played football together. And he's been changing tires since he's been in diapers. Give them a call today, 865-483-7455. Like them on Facebook. That's C&D Tire, 865-483-7455.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your man here, the Spank. Like myself, D&M Fencing are the best in the business today. They can install wood, chain link, vinyl, picket, composed metal, barbed wire, heck, bring them bamboo sticks. And they can install them things for you too. D&M Fencing, do it right the first time. Their numbers are 865-435-4515 or 865-387-1026. Give my friend Ted a call today. That's D&M Fencing. Hey, oh, never mind. You got the Steelers and Seahawks last night.
Oh, we already discussed this once,
we
Spanky.
changed that.
We're throwing in your team.
Oh, okay.
All right, welcome back to Vawls Deep Podcast. We're about to do our pick'ems. Hit the comments real quick. Your dad, Spanky, the real Spanky, he says, ask Spank about playing the game called Cows.
I really no clue what that means.
He's blushing.
He's blushing. Come on, Spank. What is
I
it?
don't know. I'm trying to vote this game here.
Vote.
Vote.
He ain't going to tell us. Erica says there's no gambling, but there's live shows, museums, and attractions.
Well, we got that. That's called Gallenberg.
Edith says, voting for my little Spankopotamus, FTW.
Somebody called the
You need to jump all over that, son.
No, I'm not like you. Jump on anything that comes at me.
Spanky's dad is voting for Corbin.
That's
Wesley Biggs is voting for Corbin. Ella's
Thanks.
sitting over here spectating, and she voted for Corbin.
Corbin, I can't
thanks.
believe you.
Thanks to all my fans out there.
Emily is
Bill.
voting for the Spank.
That's right.
All right, let's keep voting in the comments who you believe won the duel. Let's hit our football pick'em. So far, the records go as follows. In first place, Corbin. He's 86-49. Second place, we have Spanky. He's 84-51. I'm in third place at 83-52, and Spur is in last place at 82-53. It's tight. That Bowl Mania is really gonna. It's gonna.
You
it's
said
gonna
I'm
be
in
wild.
second, right?
You're in second.
This is how I look at it. I say we put everything on the line.
Just for Bowl Mania.
I say for Bowl Mania, whoever wins Bowl Mania wins it all. And on top of that, all the punishments their punishment's been wiped away.
I've only got one punishment.
Yeah, he's just got one.
Yeah.
So boom. I say
We'll
we'll
have to see
all
what,
away.
we'll have to see what Justin. Mark Avery wants to know where Justin is. He couldn't make it tonight, unfortunately. Coach Ryan Jackson says Steelers go get the win.
That's right.
All right, game one.
I have a hot take on the Steelers,
Let's hit it with a.
and this is a really hot take. I think Mike Tomlin is overrated.
You're
Do
crazy.
you?
You're
Well, look
crazy.
at it like this. When did he start doing his winning? Going to the Super Bowls and all that stuff. When?
Mid 2000s.
What year was he in?
He won in Super Bowl. Was it 08?
No.
Well,
How many years was he the head coach of the Steelers? Like, it was in his first 4 years. Then after that, where have they been since?
I mean, they make the playoffs every year, and
But they've gotten worse every year. What
Yep.
tells me is
they're in a rebuilding phase, though. You got to remember.
now this is just my opinion, and I could be wrong, but I think he won early off of Bill Cowherd's players.
No, I don't believe that for a
Don't believe
bit.
it?
No.
It's just something to look at.
Mark Avery says
gotten
y'all
worse
have a
every year.
great show. We appreciate it very much, Mark. We're kind of winging it tonight. Logan Reeves says Mike Tomlin has never had a losing season. If you think he's overrated, you're high as hell.
I'm just saying he's gotten worse every year.
Wesley Big says, damn, that is a hot take.
I knew I'd get him fired up.
I don't know how many times he's won the division, but he's won his division a shit ton of times.
I don't know if I'd count that as a compliment winning that division.
All right, we're doing NFL since we've
Until
already.
now.
Coach Ryan Jack said he's going to fight you. Tomlin has never had a losing season.
I knew I'd get him.
All right, game one, Cowboys, Lions.
We'll go with the Lions.
It's a tough one. Give me the Cowboys.
Cowboys. We'll have to make sure we get these to Spur too. I'm going Cowboys as well. Game two, Dolphins, Ravens.
This is going to be a battle here. I think this is going to be. Isn't this going to be for the number 1 seed?
Yeah, it is.
Give me the Dolphins.
Where's it at?
I think it's at Baltimore. Dolphins haven't won. Haven't been a number 1 seed in how many years? It's been like 25 years.
These
or
are
something.
since Marino or 72.
Since Larry Zonka.
Nah, not that far back, but give me the Ravens.
Hey, I forgot Texas A&M, Oklahoma State playing right now.
Going with the Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens as well. Titans and Texans.
You know what? The Texans, they're playing for a lot right now. They're playing to get into the playoffs. But the Tennessee Titans have nothing to lose, and that's the teams you got to watch out for this time of year.
Titans got too many
I'm
injuries.
going with the Titans.
Titans got too many injuries at the moment. Give me the Texans.
Corbin's going Texans. I'm going to go Titans as well. Saints, Buccaneers.
Buccaneers playing pretty hot right now. Baker Mayfield, who I believe needs to be their franchise quarterback moving forward. I saw a stat the other day. He has the same stats, almost identical as Tom Brady did his last season a year ago in Tampa. And I know that's not saying a lot because it was a bad year, but for one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, still. But I like Baker Mayfield. I'm going to go Bucks.
Yeah, give me the Buccaneers. Saints struggling really bad at the moment.
They are. I've got the Bucks as well. Then we've got the Steelers and Seahawks.
I'm going to go with Seahawks in this one. They're fighting for playoff spot too.
Steelers fighting for playoff spot as well. Give me the Seahawks if it's in Seattle.
Going Seahawks as well. Packers, Vikings.
Packers.
Packers are playing good ball.
Give me the Vikings.
Jordan Love, he's been pretty inconsistent game to game, but when he plays, he plays.
I'm going to go with the Packers as well. And next we've got the Bengals and the Chiefs.
Chiefs rebound.
Got the Chiefs.
Yeah, they rebound.
Yep,
Yeah,
Chiefs.
Mahomes really messed me up this weekend. Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs as well. They're going to have to get it together. Chargers. Let's ride the Broncos.
Let's ride. It's been a crazy ride today, but I got faith in Sean Payton. I have faith in Jared Stidham. Let's ride.
Any team that's going to bench their starting quarterback when they're going for the playoffs for the rest of the season, I can't pick them. I can't pick them.
You can.
I ain't doing it.
You can do whatever you want.
Give me the Chargers.
I'm going the Chargers as well. Falcons, Bears.
What a terrible game.
The Bears been playing hot. The Bears ain't one of them teams, to play for NFL draft picks. They're what are they? They're about to win 7 games.
Bears?
Yeah.
Nah, I think they got like 5 wins.
No, man, I think they're about to win. Yeah, they're about to win 7 games. They're 6-9 right now. They could finish with 8 wins if they wanted to. They could really finish with 8 wins. And who'd have thought they were on the verge of having the number 1 and number 2 pick. So give it to the Bears. Justin Fields been playing pretty good.
Give me the Falcons. I know there's been a lot of problems down in Atlanta recently, but their coach is a liar.
Traffic.
Their coach is a liar, by the way. He did say that he was going to start that quarterback. I forget his name, but he's going to start him the rest of the season. And then he backs up because he pretty much, if he has a losing record, he's going to lose his job. And he's like, well, never mind, 2 weeks later, and benches him. So, but give me the Falcons. I think they can pull it off. Bears are terrible.
I'm going to go with the Bears. They've been playing good ball. Raiders, Colts. Last one.
Raiders are playing good ball right now. Just upset the Chiefs. So I'm going to keep it rolling. Raiders.
Indianapolis.
Colts.
It's a 3-way tie right now.
Yeah, it's something up there. It's crazy right now. Everything's crazy.
What is it? 8-7 between the Jaguars, Texans, and Colts.
Yep, they're all 8-7.
It's something like that. I'm going to go with the Raiders as well. We will post these on the Vawls Deep page, and then you just enter in the comments. Make sure it's the original post. Let us know, and you can win some gift cards and some baseball cards, some basketball cards, and some decals. Hit the comment box real quick before we call it a night. Wesley says Corbin was on fire until the Cowboy pick.
That's a tough pick, too.
It's a tough pick.
It is a tough pick. That was probably the toughest one, was the Cowboys and Lions to pick between. That one and the Colts and Raiders.
Coach Ryan Jackson says, no way the Steelers win. Erica says, what about the Swifties? Oops, I mean the Chiefs.
Ryan Jackson's right. There ain't no way the Steelers win. Hey.
What about the Swifties?
Yeah, it's just a phase.
Phase?
Yeah, Travis Kelce's been a little grumpy here lately. He's been throwing his helmet and all that stuff.
He ain't been happy.
He's got anger issues if you listen to them Swifties on Twitter. Mm-hmm. Daggone.
Coach Ryan Jackson says, it's crazy the Patriots are out of playoff contention.
It is. But they'll be looking for a new head coach next year.
I've heard a rumor that Bill Belichick could be another coach for another team next year. Mm-hmm. He could be a candidate for the L.A. Chargers.
Yep. And I saw the Patriots want to go after Vrabels.
I could see that happening too.
Well, he won like 3 Super Bowls with them.
Mm-hmm.
Player.
Yeah.
Kraft likes him really well.
Edith wants to know who won the duel. That would be Corbin. Corbin won the duel.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's right.
This is my Christmas gift to you, Corbin, because I know
you acknowledge me all damn week.
You are a drunk dumbass. I do acknowledge that, and I'm happy that you actually get something in your life.
Thank you to all my.
You can have this.
Thank you to
I'll
all
take
my
everything
fans
else I
out
have
there.
going.
I love you all.
He signs autographs every Friday at the Vawls Deep Man Cave if y'all want to. Edith says it's rigged.
Everything's rigged. What are you talking about?
Everything's rigged. All right.
Look, wrestling is real, life is fake. Just remember that, everybody.
All right, thank you all for listening, whether it's live or after we publish our live. We love to hear from you. Growing fast, and we'll make sure we post this on all of our podcast platforms. Y'all have a good night, and go